Hey there, everybody. My name's Angelo, and today we're going to be talking about how do we avoid getting and being sluggish when we want to go out there and exercise or do the right things in our health and fitness journey. That's what we're going to be covering today. We're going to be going into ChatGPT and AI bot and talking to that a little bit to have a little fun, and then I'll give you a little update where my journey is as I start week number 4. So let's just jump right into it. So today, we're going to take a look at ChatGPT real quick, and we're going to actually ask the question first on what it thinks is the best way that we can gain energy from a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to switch over there real quick. Okay. So this is ChatGPT if you haven't seen it before, and pretty much you can ask it any question you want. It's like Google, but only it gives you a direct answer, whereas Google kind of spreads out like the information for you to kind of weed through. ChatGPT, when it's working, will actually give you a direct answer. So let's ask it a question. So the question today, and this is why I like ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT, I would say, is a really good starting resource, but maybe not the best authoritative resource yet. I'm sure it's going to get there as they keep improving, and they are already trying to improve it. So this is crazy stuff, but this is a good way to start your journey in health and fitness if you have a question and you don't have anybody around. In some cases, it can't give you advice because it wants to make sure that whoever owns that website, I'm sure, is not going to be held liable for anything. But let's ask it a simple question as what the topic is today. Let's ask it, what is the best way to get my energy back? Let's say, what's the best way to get my energy back ASAP? Here we go. There are a few ways to quickly boost your energy levels. Exercise, physical activity, eating healthy, okay? Fruits, vegetables, hydrate, okay? Take a nap, okay? Let's see. Caffeine, consuming caffeine, okay? It even tells you not to overdo it. Take breaks. Taking short breaks throughout the day can help you feel refreshed. Okay. It may be a good idea to see a doctor as it can be a symptom of underlying condition. Yes. Wow. I have to admit, today I was going to talk about, I was going to talk about mainly hydration, taking a nap, and eating healthy. Topics 2, 3, and 4. Topic 1 is a good one as well, but that kind of ties into me with another topic that's not mentioned here, which is your air quality, your breathing. But mood and energy. But yeah, this right here, this is like a perfect answer, right? Oh my gosh, taking breaks, take short breaks through the day can help you feel like I don't need to say anything else. This is the answer right here. But I do want to relate it to my personal experience with this because I think that's important. Great, AI can spit out like routine things, but we want to know, how does it really work? Does it really work? And I'll tell you, it does work. Um, for example, eating healthy, of course, is important. And the sooner you can start eating healthy, the better you're going to feel. At first, if you change your eating habits, you may get headaches, your body's transforming and all that stuff, trying to get rid of waste. But what we know is that as soon as that happens and you get to that switch over, you should feel better in your own, like you should feel like you have more energy, you should feel like you're stepping a little bit lighter if you're eating the right things, as ChatGPT points out in number 2. Hydrate. And I find this that there's controversy of what you can do before and after a run and everything for energy, and that's okay. It doesn't matter what the experts say. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. What's most important is what works for you. So try eating, and this is like, especially when you're starting off on your health and fitness journey, like we can experiment and have fun. I mean, seriously, we could try eating and seeing if eating an hour, 2 hours, a half an hour, 5 minutes actually gives us more energy or not. And the same for after. Do we feel if we eat after a run, do we feel like we are doing better the next day? Now, of course, there could be so many different variables that could make that not work, but try to keep all those other variables like your sleep, your exercise program, all those things, try to keep them the same, because then when you start tweaking things, then you can start figuring out what actually works and what doesn't work. And we're like scientists here with our own body trying to figure out, does this really work or not? So eating healthy is definitely a good one. Hydration. I'm going to skip the first one and the fifth one. I'll come back to the first one, but I'm going to skip the fifth one completely. Hydrate. Hydrate is super important. It's like the, what is it? Like, besides air, hydration is the next biggest thing that we need to be in control of, or we die, right? In what is it, 3 to 5 minutes, we go brain dead, or we start hitting brain deterioration if we don't have oxygen. The next thing that we need to have is water. So if we don't have water, then we will, or we're dehydrated, of course our energy is going to drop. And this is why I think, this is why I'm going to come back to number one, is because I don't see it in here, but number one relates to oxygen. But hydration is the next thing we need to really think about. And I can tell you, there is nothing better than a fresh drink of water before a run and after a run, like getting prepared. Although I have experienced that if I drink water too close, in lots of quantities, too close before I exercise, especially if I go running, I get a nice sloshy sound coming from my stomach. And it's like I can hear the water like swishing in there, and it's actually kind of uncomfortable. Just a little thing if you come across this yourself on your journey. But I do find that hydration is super important. And for me, eating, hydration, and taking a nap, like these things can really get you going. When I used to do tempo runs for training for a half marathon to go as fast as I could, when I did those tempo runs, some days I was up late for work, and especially in 2018, I was working so hard, so late. Sometimes I didn't get enough sleep. And so when I actually went to go run, I mean, imagine like trying to run at peak performance in a practice by yourself with nobody there, and trying to push yourself, and you're done work at 5 p.m. and or even later, and it's kind of dark out, like you kind of feel sluggish and unmotivated. Eating healthy, hydration, and taking a nap goes big ways for for getting energy. And this would help, like if I could sneak in a 5 minute nap here and there at work when I was working so many hours, like it helped when I had to go out there and run. And taking a nap, yes, sleep. And taking a short nap, like ChatGPT is saying here, this is like a big thing. Like at lunch, if some of you I know are probably not taking lunches, but if you could take a lunch, just 5 minutes, is somebody going to really miss you for 5 minutes? Unless you really have a deadline that's going to take down the whole company, then I would try to sneak in 5 minutes if you can. It's super, super helpful to regaining that energy. Now let's jump back up to number one, exercise. Have you ever noticed, like when you go out at lunch, or if ever you can go outside and just go for a short walk at lunchtime, nighttime, anytime in the morning, randomly just get up and walk. And I would say even go outside. If you can go outside, it's even better, because that kind of like that fresh air coming into your body, you're moving a little bit, just a little bit. It's going to force in that air, fresh oxygen going through your body, and then it's going to filter in there. And as you're walking, you're going to feel like a spurt of energy. And that's pretty cool too. I've experienced that so many times. Like if I'm like really sluggish and I'm like, oh, I can barely keep my eyes open, and I still have to go out there and exercise. Oh my gosh, like exercise, just going out for a short walk for even a warm up can make a big, big difference. So keep that in mind. I mean, I drink coffee. I haven't been since I've gone on my weight loss journey. I do drink coffee, but I don't like to do it right before a run. It's just not for me, especially where I drink it black. It kind of like I'd rather have a drink of water and try to do the other three if I possibly can. I guess if it came down to it, I would go with caffeine if I had to. Take breaks, take short breaks through the day, help you feel refreshed and energized. Yeah, walking away from a computer, definitely. If you've been standing up all day because you're in a job that actually makes you're physically working, then yeah, sitting down, taking a short break, kicking your feet up may be what you need in order to get that like breather. And they say we're more productive if we take breaks throughout the day. So, yeah, there you have it. ChatGPT giving us the answers here, and I would try these. There's a couple other things that I would like to mention, but I'll save that for a different day. I think ChatGPT did pretty good. So with that, let's go to let's go ask ChatGPT to create a rap for us based on this. Why not? Hey, Chat. Let's make sure it's still ChatGPT. Last time I asked who it was, they didn't say ChatGPT. Who is this? Okay, still ChatGPT. So we've clearly identified ourselves as ChatGPT. Okay, but can you make a rap? Uh, let's do um, let's do a pop. Can you make a pop song out of the list you gave me? Here is a short pop song that came up using the tips to boost your energy that I previously provided. Verse 1. Actually, I don't know how pop goes. I don't know why I said pop. I feel like I need to rap. I know how to rap, but I don't know how to rap at the same time, if that makes any sense. Uh, okay. Oh my gosh, look at it go. All right, I'm going to try my best to sing this, and we'll see what happens. Okay, well, I wanted to finish. Oh my, outro. Yeah, gotta get that energy back. Gotta get that energy back. I have no idea how I'm gonna. I am an AI, and the pop song I made is not intended for commercial use. The lyrics are written for demonstration purposes only. Okay, ChatGPT. Whatever you say. That's a new thing. They never used to do that. All right. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna try my best here. Here we go. Feeling low, energy slow, can't seem to shake this funk, but I know just what to do to get my energy back and jump. Exercise, eat healthy, hydrate. Take a nap, have some caffeine. Take a break, shake it off. Gotta get that energy back. Fruits and veggies, whole grains too. Gotta fuel my body right. Gonna take a power nap and wake up feeling bright. I wanna rap so bad to this, but it's not a rap. Exercise, exercise, eat healthy, hydrate, take a nap. Having some caffeine, take a break. Shake it off. Got to get that energy back. Yeah, I should have done. Let's do a different. Can I gotta wrap it? Can you make a rap song out of it? I need a beat for pop. Out of it. Here we go. Sure. Here's a short rap. Okay, I'm ready for this one. Feeling lazy, ain't gonna drive, ain't got no drive, can't seem to get. Okay, it's going too fast. I can't even rap that fast. Never mind. Trying to go through this. Fruits and veggies, whole grains too. Gonna feel my body right. Gonna take a power nap and wake up feeling. Yeah. I mean, come on, right? All right. And it says not for commercial use, but I bet you could take this and tweak it a little bit or a lot and create a derivative that would actually be that you could use for commercial use. And I don't know what that means. Like, you can't use it for commercial use. What are they going to do? Stop you? Anyways, here we go. Feeling lazy, ain't got no drive. Can't seem to get out of this slump, but I know just what to do to get my energy back in pump. Wow, okay. Feeling lazy, ain't got no drive. Can't seem to get out of this slump, but I know just what to do to get my energy back in pump. course. Exercise, eat healthy, hydrate. Take a nap, have some caffeine, take a break, shake it off. Got to get that energy back. Am I on the old one? No? Okay. Fruits and veggies, whole grains too. Gonna feel my body right. Gonna take a power nap and wake up feeling bright. Exercise, eat healthy, hydrate, take a nap, have some caffeine, take a break, shake it off. Gotta get that energy back. If you're feeling weak and tired, just remember what I say. Exercise, eat healthy, hydrate, and you'll be up on your way. Exercise, eat healthy, hydrate, take a nap, have some caffeine, take a break, shake it off. Gotta get that energy back. Outro. Gotta get that energy back. Gotta get that energy back. Feeling good, feeling great. Gotta keep the energy high. Okay, I wasn't really good at rapping on that one, but that was fun, was it not? Okay, let's go back to here to me, and then we will talk about the journey that I'm on. So, the other day I measured myself. No, today I measured myself today. And what I got for weight is my first uptick, which is really good. This is what you should expect, right? Big dips when you start, and then a flat or even an uptick. And this is where most people freak out. So I've completed week 3. Week 3, week 4 is when we typically find that we hit a plateau and even may digress a little bit. And so I went up 0.4 pounds, so less than half a pound in over a week. And that was me from moving from phase 1 to phase 2, and I've been in phase 2 for 2 weeks now. So, yeah, I may hit another like flat week, or I should start coming back down again. That's what I'm expecting. So after 1 month, I've lost 7 pounds, around 7 pounds, and I wanted to lose only 5. No, I'm sorry, 3, because I wanted to make this a 5-month program. I'm headed towards a 3-month program, but I just wanted to share that with you because this is typically what we can expect as we start going through our health and fitness journey. But I also am still realizing that my muscle mass and my fat are, let's say I'm losing muscle mass as I'm losing weight, which is really bad when we're at this, let's say, age group that I'm in. And because at this time we want to keep as much muscle mass as possible. So I've been looking into this thing called recompensation, recomp, something like that. I'm reading up on it, still looking into it because what I'm gonna do next time is show you like I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna lose the 15 pounds, but when you look at me, I'm gonna look like I'm still kind of chunky, to be honest. Because then what we have to do in this phase, and the reason I'm doing it this way is because most of you are doing it this way. So what you want to do is then switch from losing weight to really focusing on your percent body fat. Now, I'm not saying become a bodybuilder, but we want to start losing that body fat and gaining muscle mass. That's what we want to do. But I just wanted to simulate what we're going to do, and you're going to see. I can't show my belly right now because it's uncomfortable to look at, to be honest. I feel good, but I look uncomfortable to me. So I'm kind of struggling, to be honest, but that's okay. I'm doing it for a good purpose, and it's a good mental challenge for me too. So what we're going to do once we go into phase 4, we're going to start switching things up so that we're focused more on muscle gain than losing weight. Because what's going to happen is if you lose muscle mass, it weighs more than fat. And in that case, if we lose muscle mass, then we are going to hurt ourselves in the long run, right? Because that's what we need in order to stay healthy, to stay strong when we're 70, 80, 90. And you're thinking, well, that's too far ahead. I don't need to think about that. That's not true. The more you can boost your muscle mass and keep it up, the better you will be in the long run. So don't sacrifice the short term for the long run. However, I know you're still going to because you are sort of programmed. I was programmed. Trust me, this is the way I've done things too in my past. But what I realized when I went through my health and fitness journey, focusing on weight did not mean I was going to look better. It just meant I was going to feel better. And I mean, I did look better. I mean, I did look better in the mirror, but I didn't look like how I wanted to look like. And there's a big difference because you're doing a lot of work right now to get to a certain place that you have in your head, what we call the future NAC warrior. And if you have that misplaced and you're doing the wrong strategies to get there, then when you get to where you think you are, like you're saying, well, I need to hit this weight, that's danger. Because once you hit that weight, if you're just losing calories, you're creating a calorie deficit in order to reach your goals, but you're not looking at the macros that you're consuming and how much of those macros you're consuming, then you could be setting yourself up to be losing, not, you will lose fat for sure, but you will also lose muscle mass. If you're young, that's not such a big deal. But again, the more we can take care of our muscle mass at the very beginning and really lock that down to our future, the better. So I've been doing some deep research on how to lose weight while losing body weight through uh, fat and not so much muscle mass. And even so, to actually put muscle mass on, which is scary for a lot of people because usually what that does is keep your weight still. And even though you're getting healthier, you're upset because you're focused on a number rather than the health factor. And you are relating health to weight loss. And I know that because I did it too for so many years. So that's just my tip for today. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow.